as I was just breaking down the Yod-He, Vod-He, okay? This is also why all turtle shells have 13 moons, okay? And 28 days are the 28 squares on the outer shell, 13 squares on the inner shell. The 2 plus 8 is 10. There's originally 10 spares on the Sephiroth, which is connected to the 364 days. 3 plus 6 plus 4 is 13. I want you to think about the 10 spirits of the Sephiroth. I want you to think about the 4 archangels: Raphael, Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, or Jabril. I want you to think about the 10 incantations or the incarnations of Vishnu, okay? The ancient Scots, the Norse, the sacred Germans, the Tartarians, the Polynesians, all indigenous Americans all recognized the symbol of 13 as the matriarch, the turtle, and the 13 zodiac, the 13 moon calendar. Remember, 13 moon cycles in a year, 28 days each month. You have 4 weeks in a month. This system is set off this way because it's the convergence system that links us to the sun, moon, and the stars, the 3 bodies, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, the Mother, Maiden, and the Crone. Okay, the sun, moon, and star, the mind, body, spirit, the mind, body, ether. This is why America is called Turtle Island. I want you to think about the 13 stars on the flag and the 13 colonies. This is also why the 5th element, ether, is represented as a Merkabah, your star body. Now notice the wheel, okay? But I'm going to break that wheel down in a second. Let's keep going as we dove in deep and decode the number 13, because this is why the turtle shell is so important. This is why there's 13 inner shells and 13 outer shells. 28 outer shells on the turtle shell, because there's 28 days and there's 13 months. 28 is 2 plus 8, that's 10. There's 10 spheres on the Sephiroth. There's originally 10 planets if you just include the sun and the moon, okay? This is connected and equal to 364 days. The 3 plus 6 plus 4 equals 13. Think of the 10, the 10 incarnations of Vishnu, okay? The ancient Scots, the Norse, the sacred Germans, the Tartarians, the Polynesians, all indigenous Americans pretty much recognize the wisdom of the turtle and the significance of the 13 as a symbol of the mother goddess and the matriarch, which is why the moon controls the fluids in the body as well as the ocean's tides, and it's connected with the 13 menstrual cycles, which is why it was considered a number for not only the human body but a number of the matriarch and the physical woman, the goddess, okay? This is also why the 5th element, ether, is represented as the Merkabah, the star light body, because the black dot, the Dayath, the dot spear, or the tree of life is really just the Kether spear, the knowledge spear, and it's symbolized as a black dot in a perfect circle, like the wheel. Pay attention. Let me reiterate that again. And if you didn't notice, yeah, basically posted the same video twice because I want to make sure you guys hear and understand what I'm saying. You're paying attention to the pictures in the presentation because it all correlates together, okay? But like I was saying, the black dot is the Dayat. That's the Dath, the knowledge spear, the knowledge spirit on the tree of life. Just as the Kether spear, the Kether spirit is the dot with the perfect 360-degree circle in the, right? Like the sun symbol in alchemy. This is the Christos. This is the crystal within. This is the cosmic melanin, the Christ consciousness, the crystal consciousness, all right? The alchemical sign for gold is the same sign as the Kether. What does that tell you with the circle and the dot in the middle? Just like the metamorphosis of the cell, where it's just a perfect 3 circle and a dot in the middle. It's telling you that we are star seeds. It's telling you that we are made of stardust. We're the cosmic indigo children, like the green and blue skinned gods and goddesses. And we're moving into new earth as we speak. I want you to pay attention to everything that's going on around you. As I keep going, in Gnosticism, the 10 animations plus the Ensof are the 13. The 12 aeons in reality are real. See the circle and the dot? This is the Ensof. Alright, now pay attention to the pictures here, okay? I want you to notice how everything that involves the creation of you is a circle with a dot. Everything with the highest point is a circle with a dot, or a circle with the star, specifically the Star of David. Even the Ensof is a circle comprised of circles within a circle in the center, all right? It's literally the same when you look at the zodiac wheel, for example, are the nebula, are your eye, are an atom. It's the circle, the complete 360 degrees with a dot in the middle. That dot is you because you are the arm, leg, arm, head, the Allah, the God of your life and your reality, okay? 5 plus 72 is 360 degrees. We're going to pay attention to the 72 in just a second because, okay, the 13th eon is similar to what? The 13 heavens of the Aztecs, particularly the Mayans with what? The cartoons. The cartoons, yeah, it sounds like a cartoon or a cartoon because it's the animations of the phases of life. The Mayans believe that there are 13 cartoons, okay? And the cartoons were prophetic periods where for each human phase or each human life period, right? We are now entering the 13th cartoon phase, and
they are trapping your soul in the earth. Your body is a technological computer running the simulation to your mind, your consciousness. You do not experience the external world. You only experience the electrical impulses on your nervous system. You do not look into reality. What you see is an image produced by the visual cortex in your brain. You're only experiencing the brain and the central nervous system, not the world. The body is the earth. This is why the word heart is earth, because when the heart stops, you leave this veil of consciousness. The head is called the temple because this is where God resides. This is where the mind is, the invisible consciousness which has access to the other higher dimensions of consciousness. They have tricked you into materialism. They've tricked you into believing that you are only the physical body, which traps your mind in physicality. The mind can go forward and backwards in time, which means it exists outside of the third dimension, outside of time, space and matter. But your body is a part of the third dimensional construct, which means it can only stay in the present moment. It cannot go in the past or future, just like your mind can. The devil is the de-veil. They want your mind stuck to the physicality, stuck in third dimensional awareness. This is why they get you addicted to all of the physical pleasures, food, lust, money, and all material things, so that your mind keeps entertained by physical things. When you die, your mind will still have the same addictions from when it was in the physical plane. This means it will come back and reincarnate again into physicality. This is why you need to strip off all addictions and detach from the external world, because this body is just a veil on top of your consciousness.
Now keep up with me, alright folks? The solar system has 13 worlds. Earth, the heart, Mercury, you know, the one that's closest to the sun. Venus, also known as love. Then you got the sun. You have Mars, Jupiter. You got Saturn, Uranus, Pluto. You got Vulcan, right? Then you got Chiron, okay? You have Polaris, the white star, the white sun. And you have Canis Major. These are the 13 worlds. Canis Major is comprised of what? Sirius A, Sirius B, Sirius X, the dog star. You have, in other cultures, some people say it's Pleiades, the seven sisters, the seven star clusters. Some people say it's the Virgo star and Persephone. At the end of the day, there's 13 worlds, just how there's 13 Ka'atuns. The 13 worlds, the 13 heavens, the Insof and the Insof are the MERKABAH. What does Mer mean? Mer means light. Mer means ocean and sea, the cosmic ether, the cosmic waters, okay? In German, Mer means us, the collective, right? Mers were also the dark-skinned people, the blue-skinned people. Mer means the beloved one, a title for the kings and the queens in Temeri, right? Then you have the Ka. The Ka is the spirit. The Ba is to grow or to increase the, okay? So if Mer means all of that, you know, light and the sea and the ocean, the cosmic waters, us, the collective, the dark-skinned people, the blue-skinned people, the beloved ones. You know, if Ka means spirit and Ba means to grow or to increase, the MERKABAH means the spirit growing or increasing the spirit of light. The MERKABAH, increasing the spirit of light, which is why I always say the Mer and Amor. I walk the path of the chosen. Okay? Understand what I mean with this ties in. This all tied to the ether, and it also ties into the zodiacs. We're going to get in that into the next lesson, how this ties in the space, the ether, and the zodiacs, and why it all makes a connection to your neuromelanin. But anyways, who are the beautiful ones? Who are the beloved ones? Sabaoth and Neferatum. What is the Merai, right? What is the Merai? The Merai is several gods, also known as the Meri, several gods. If Mer means the overseer, the chief, and also means the superintendent, you have the MERKABAH and the Mer people. And think of the Virgin Mary or the Virgin Marie, which means the pure goddesses. If Mary means a collective of gods, which is why Temeri was the beloved land. All right, students, we here. We're on lesson 13. I need y'all to understand. Now is the time where your homework's going to come into play. Remember when I told you to comment your findings on blue and green? Remember whenever I told you to research what melanin meant in Greek? Remember whenever I wanted you to find out the importance of neuromelanin and how it connects to you and space? Students, this is the time where your homework comes into fruition, because lesson 13 is the fucking top off. I am not kidding. I hope y'all ready for this. It's gonna be long as fuck. I'm sorry. But I gotta cram all this shit in 1 minute 30-second videos, okay? Please bear with me. I'm doing the best I can. This is a lot of information. Lesson 13 gonna be long as hell, y'all. Okay? You gonna want every little inch, every little piece of lesson 13. This shit is finna be fire. Alright? It's finna tie it all together. I promise you. And I'm finna start tonight. Stay tuned. Thank everybody. I thank you for the love and the support. Everyone who's been rocking with your boy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I want y'all to keep rocking with me. Thank you. I'll see y'all later on tonight.